From transporting the parts of rockets and satellites on bicycles and bullock carts to reaching Mars in its very first attempt, here is the success story of ISRO.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Is a classic underdog story in 1962 when a team of young Indian scientists wanted to launch a satellite. They carried parts of the rocket on a bicycle. The rocket was also launched off a bullock cart. These images go viral every time there is a successful launch by Indian Space Organization. By then, ISRO was just a part in the mind of the father of Indian space program, Vikram Sarabhai.
To the launch event of India's prestigious LVM-3 M4 Chandrayaan 3.
3, 2, 1, 0.
In recent years, ISRO has become a household name. Over 1,000 people had gathered to watch Chandrayaan 3 launch at the Satish Dhawan Space Center, while over 2 million people were watching it live on ISRO's YouTube channel alone. Whether it is groundbreaking launch like Mangalyaan mission or a heartbreaking one like the Chandrayaan 2, ISRO brings together the countrymen from across the divide. A spectacle which is otherwise only visible when the Indian cricket team plays Pakistan. The picture of a man cycling around with a rocket cone on the carrier clicked by the great Helvin Late, dignifying the humble beginnings of ISRO. The cycling man is rocket scientist C.R. Satya. Another wild picture of APJ Abdul Kalam from 1960s, a man who would go on to become the missile man of India and also the president. Dr. Vikram Sarabhai and Homi Bhabha are widely credited for boosting Indian space program.
It is not accidental that on the soil of India, the great space powers, the United States, the USSR and France, are collaborating with us at the equatorial range near Tumba.
However, it wasn't as easy as it sounds. Sarabhai and Homi Bhabha felt the dire need for India to have its own space program. At the time when the US and the Soviet Union were competing in a race to the moon, Homi Bhabha, who was then the director of the Department of Atomic Energy, pursued the Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru on the matter, and then in the 1962, the Indian National Commission for Space Research was established under Nehru. It was eventually superseded by the Indian Space Research Organization in 1969. The story of Homi Bhabha, Vikram Sarabhai and Indian space program was portrayed in the recent web series Rocket Boys. In 1975, with the help of Soviet launch, ISRO launched India's first satellite, the Aryabhatta, into the space. Not many years later, Rakesh Sharma became the first and only Indian to venture into space. His exciting conversation from space with then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi touched in the hearts of all Indians.
ऊपर से भारत कैसा दिखता है आपको?
जी मैं बगैर किसी झिझक के कह सकता हूँ कि सारे जहां से अच्छा.
The journey to the space, started on a cycle, could not have reached such heights without any roadblocks. In 1993, the US blocked a critical cryogenic deal which became a major hindrance in the growth of Indian space program, while ISRO was scaling Americans' technology to block forced Indian to indigenize. PM Narasimha Rao went around the globe announcing that India would build its own cryogenic engine, which the ISRO scientists proudly did. An old and an example of Indians' innovation and jugaad. It was this innovation that also led to India becoming the only nation to reach Mars in its very first attempt. The mission Mangalyaan was launched by ISRO in November 2013 at a budget of 450 crores, which is less than the budget of the American movie Martian, a movie that showed exploration of life on Mars. The success of the Mangalyaan mission also made India the first Asian country to reach Mars, despite China's multiple high-budget attempts. Since inspection, ISRO had carried out 124 spacecraft missions, 92 launch missions, and several planned missions including the Gaganyaan and Mangalyaan 2.
Chandrayaan 3 satellite separated.
चंद्रयान 3 को सफलतापूर्वक अंतक्षेपित कर दिया गया है इलिप्टिकल पार्किंग ऑर्बिट पर.
With the successful launch of Chandrayaan 3, ISRO once again proved that India is no less. India projected to surpass the US economy by the end of the 24th century. ISRO will play a key role in space exploration and even enable humans to become fully interplanetary by the next century. Glimpses of which can be seen in the Gaganyaan mission. India's space journey can be traced from a cycle to Chandrayaan, but the spirit to dream is incredible. When Mangalyaan mission was launched, foreign media mocked India. India gave reply to foreign media with action by reaching Mars in its first attempt. India is the only nation that reached Red Planet in its first attempt. On August 23, India's space agency ISRO successfully landed its Chandrayaan 3 mission lander module on the moon's surface. It became the first spacecraft to land in the moon's south polar region where the water ice could be found under the surface. Congratulations, ISRO. Chandrayaan 1 and Chandrayaan 2 were very important space programs of India launched by Indian Space Research Organization. They solved several mysteries related to the moon for the world. They also helped India in reaching a milestone and making India a step forward in space science. Chandrayaan had led a path to further discoveries, and India has started over other space programs based on it. Chandrayaan 1, 2 and 3 was launched by ISRO. The mission type of Chandrayaan 1 was Lunar Orbiter. The mission type of Chandrayaan 2 was Lunar Orbiter, Lander, Rover. The mission type of Chandrayaan 3 was Lunar Lander, Rover and Propulsion. The launchers of Chandrayaan 1 was PSLV XL-C11. The launchers of the Chandrayaan 2 was LV-M3-M1 and the launcher of the Chandrayaan 3 was LV-M3-M4. Launch date of Chandrayaan 1 was on 22nd October 2008. Launch date of Chandrayaan 2 was on 22nd July 2019 and the launch date of Chandrayaan 3 was on 14th July 2023. The launch site of the three rockets was done in Satish Dhawan Space Center, Sriharikota. Launch mass of Chandrayaan 1 was 1,380 kg, launch mass of Chandrayaan 2 was 3,850 kg, and the launch mass of Chandrayaan 3 was 3,900 kg. The cost of project of Chandrayaan 1 was $80 million. The cost of the project of Chandrayaan 2 was $142 million, and the cost of the project of Chandrayaan 3 was $75 million. Project director of Chandrayaan 1 was M. Annadurai. Project director of Chandrayaan 2 was M. Vanita, and the project director of Chandrayaan 3 was P. Veeramurthy Val. Mission result: Chandrayaan 1 was fully succeeded, whereas Chandrayaan 2 was partially failed. Chandrayaan 3 also created history by soft landing. Chandrayaan 3 is the third lunar exploration mission by Indian Space Research Organization. Now let us have a glimpse of Chandrayaan 3 from launching to soft landing.
Liftoff will start in T-minus 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition.
जिस स्थान पर चंद्रयान 3 का मून लैंडर उतरा है, अब उस पॉइंट को शिव शक्ति के नाम से जाना जाएगा।
About 30% of the workforce at ISRO are women. Scientists behind Chandrayaan 3 mission are S. Somnath, Chairman ISRO, P. Veeramurthavel, Project Director, S. Unnikrishnan Nair, Director, Vikram Sarabhai Space Center, B. N. Ramakrishna, Director, ICT RAC, S. Mohan Kumar, Mission Director, M. Sankaran, Director, UR Rao Satellite Center, Kalpana K, Deputy Project Director, Muttaya Vanita, Deputy Director, UR Rao Satellite Center, Ritu Karidal Srivastava, Senior Scientist, ISRO. Sri Puranmal Shranikra Thoka Jain School Management, Principal Ms. Deepika Reddy and the teachers all salute to the scientists. India is with you, ISRO. Thank you.